First time since early December, which is a fall of over 53%. So has the cryptocurrency bubble. Has it burst, or is this exactly what we should all expect in something so volatile? Let's find out. Michael Parsons is a cryptocurrency advisor and entrepreneur and joins us. Michael, great to have you with us.
Thank you.
These big falls this week, I'm wondering, the South Koreans, government officials, they've been quite vocal about cryptocurrencies. In fact, the big boss of South Korea's central bank said cryptocurrencies aren't a legal currency. Has that been part of the reason?
I think so. I mean, people get spooked when governments talk about banning things, but there's been two bannings before. One was the South Korea, one was the Thai government and the Russian government. They talk about banning it, and now they're not banning it. So when they say ban, I think they mean regulate.
Ah. So, and that's always been the question around cryptocurrencies, right? Yes. Is it going to be, will they regulate, won't they regulate? What do you think? Should it be?
I think they should be. That there are two schools of thought. People think it should be, people think it shouldn't be. I'm not sitting on the fence, I'm actually in the middle, as are many people that I know. And what I mean by being in the middle, I think there's a balance between privacy, personal privacy, and regulation. And we can't just have one or the other, we've got to have both.
So you're asking for some regulation?
Yes, if we had some regulation, then the currencies would be more acceptable to the masses at large.
I was going to say, it'd make it more,
some safety,
with some regulation, it would make it more mainstream.
Yes, but and also the exchanges are not entirely regulated. Some of them are, some of them are not. And we had the issue with Mt. Gox 3 or 4 years ago, entirely unregulated, and nearly brought down the whole ecosystem of Bitcoin.
Yeah, but now we know, but it's in Chicago on two of those those trading platforms.
But more and more exchanges are becoming regulated. So Bitstamp is one of the major exchanges which is regulated in Luxembourg, and other exchanges are looking towards regulation and applying full KYC for their customers, which gives you some assurance. Would you put your money with a bank that wasn't regulated? You wouldn't.
No.
So why would you put your money in an exchange that wasn't regulated to buy cryptocurrency? You wouldn't. We do need regulation for exchanges.
Do you get a lot of people asking you, how does it get its value? And how do you explain it in very simple terms and briefly?
Well, I think it gets its value because of its use case and the underlying network. So in Bitcoin's case, you've got tens of thousands of people mining and validating the transactions and creating new Bitcoins. That isn't the case with other forms of private money that was done in the past. And you've got Ethereum, which has got massive amounts of use cases. So all the recent ICOs you've seen are based on the ERC20 tokens on Ethereum. So massive amount of traction in those two currencies. And there's other ones coming on stream as well, such as Monero and Cardano.
There's a ton of them, isn't there? Yeah, a ton of them. Yes. And a lot of them, it wasn't just Bitcoin, lost value this week. Michael Parsons, a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you very much.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Okay, it's that time of the programme to take a look at what's trending online in the business